2, Burnley 1. Burnley near the top and Rochdale near the bottom. Division 2, Swindon 4, Reading 0. Division 1, Norwich 0, Nottingham Forest 2. Webb gets both goals for Forest, the England player. Division 4, Darlington 1, Scunthorpe 4. Division 3, Wigan 0, Bury 2. Well, there's a turn-up. Wigan, the leaders, lose for the first time. Bury scoring twice away. Score draws 1 so far. Last we heard, just to repeat, Manchester United were winning. So were Chelsea. So were QPR. GM Conference, Runcorn 1, Wealdstone 0. Division 3, Blackpool 3, Preston 0. That would have been Matthews against Finney once upon a time. Division 4, Cambridge United 2, Halifax 1. Scottish Premier, Dundee United 3, Falkirk 0. Manchester United have beaten Tottenham 1-0, McClare penalty. And Queen's Park Rangers will stay top. They've beaten Luton 2-0. First time Luton have lost playing at Loftus Road on the plastic pitch. Northern Premier League, South Liverpool 1, Southport 1. If you're looking for a Liverpool result, they're not playing today. Farnborough 4, Slough 1. The Vauxhall Opal. Any chance of some league results? Going through. Here we go. Scottish 1, Meadowbank 0, Clyde Bank 0. Rangers have scored at least 7, we know. There was 7 up against Morton. Saw that scoreline pop up just now. Not a final score. They might have got some more. Just to repeat, they play Dynamo Kiev on Wednesday night. Second leg of the European Cup. They're 1-0 down. Scottish 2, Stirling 2, Cowdenbeath 0. Division 2 now. Bournemouth promoted 2, Leicester 3. Leicester have scored, 11 goals in 3 away games. They've turned the corner, it seems. Division 1, Sheffield Wednesday 2, Charlton 0. Wednesday will go above Charlton. They were bottom. Division 2, Plymouth 1, Birmingham 1. And Division 4, Wrexham 2, Stockport 1. Now Division 1, Derby County 0, Oxford 1. Good points for Oxford. Derby can't seem to win at home since promotion. They're better away, or have been so far. Two score draws so far. Division 2, Shrewsbury Town 2, Bradford 2. Point for the leaders. Division 1, confirmation that Rangers have beaten Luton by 2-0, QPR. And Division 4, Leyton Orient 2, Peterborough 0. Division 3 now, Rotherham 2, Mansfield Town 1. Division 3, again, Northampton promoted this season 1, Port Vale 0. First Division, Manchester United confirmed as 1-0 winners over Tottenham, a McClare penalty for half-time.
Mr. Christopher Kidd from Brockley, would you please go to the Secretary's office?
Never know why that little pound sign keeps popping up. There's another one. That's the £2 I lost today, I think. Division 2, Stoke 1, Huddersfield 1. And Division 1 now, Arsenal 1, West Ham 0. So Arsenal win that London derby, and things not going very well for the Hammers at the start of the season. Nor for Sunderland at the moment. Division 3, Sunderland 0, Chester 2. They lose at home, having lost away last week. Division 4, Carlisle 4, Scarborough 0. Scarborough, who were replaced by Exeter last night at the top of the 4th Division. I think I said Scarborough were top earlier, but they certainly wouldn't be after that anyway. Heavy defeat for them today. Division 2, Crystal Palace 1, Ipswich 2. Palace were second. Excellent win there for Ipswich. 4 score draws so far. Scottish second division now. Ayr 4, Queen's Park 1. Ayr remain unbeaten and remain top. GM Conference, Dagenham 4, Boston 2. In Division 4, Swansea 2, Crewe 4. Scottish Premier, Dunfermline 0, Hearts 1. Hearts should stay top. Division 3, Bristol City 3, Gillingham 3. Gillingham get amongst the goals this season. Division 2, Aston Villa now 1, Sheffield United 1. Villa still cannot win at home for Graham Taylor. Sheffield United second bottom. Neither of the Sheffield clubs having a great time, although Wednesday, as you saw, have beaten Charlton today to move off bottom spot in the first division. Watford have lost at home 3-0 to Chelsea. Six score draws so far. Now Division 1, Newcastle 2, Southampton 1. Mirandinha, I think, has scored today. Got the first goal. Yes, Paul Goddard got the second. Colin Clark scored for Southampton. Hamilton 0, East Fife 1. The leaders beaten Scottish 1. Division 3, Fulham 3, Bristol Rovers 1. And Scottish 1, Partick Thistle 1, 4-1. Division 4 now, Wolverhampton 1, Torquay 2. They're going really well. Cyril Knowles seems to have turned them round. Torquay beat Tottenham in midweek, as you'll recall. Scottish 1, Wraith 3, Airdrie 2. And now let's have the classified results.
And Barclays League Division 1, Arsenal 1, West Ham United 0. Derby County 0, Oxford United 1. Everton 1, Coventry City 2. Manchester United 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Newcastle United 2, Southampton 1. Norwich City 0, Nottingham Forest 2. Portsmouth 2, Wimbledon 1. Queen's Park Rangers 2, Luton Town 0. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Charlton Athletic 0. Watford 0, Chelsea 3. League Division 2, Aston Villa 1, Sheffield United 1. Blackburn Rovers 0, Middlesbrough 2. Bournemouth 2, Leicester City 3. Crystal Palace 1, Ipswich Town 2. Leeds United 2, Manchester City 0. Millwall 2, West Bromwich Albion 0. Oldham Athletic 1, Barnsley 0. Plymouth Argyle 1, Birmingham City 1. Shrewsbury Town 2, Bradford City 2. Stoke City 1, Huddersfield Town 1. And League Division 2, oh, Swindon Town, we completely forgot, so sorry. Swindon Town 4, Reading 0. League Division 3, the game Aldershot against Brentford is a late kick-off, and is not on the coupon, incidentally. Blackpool 3, Preston North End 0. Bristol City 3, Gillingham 3. Chesterfield 2, Notts County 0. Fulham 3, Bristol Rovers 1. Grimsby Town 0, Walsall 2. Northampton Town 1, Port Vale 0. Rotherham United 2, Mansfield Town 1. Southend United 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Sunderland 0, Chester City 2. Wigan Athletic 0, Bury 2. York City 1, Doncaster Rovers 1. League Division 4, Bolton Wanderers 1, Hartlepool United 2. Cambridge United 2, Halifax Town 1. Carlisle United 4, Scarborough 0. Darlington 1, Scunthorpe United 4. Leyton Orient 2, Peterborough United 0. Newport County against Hereford United is a Sunday kickoff. Rochdale 2, Burnley 1. Swansea City 2, Crewe Alexandra 4. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Torquay United 2. Wrexham 2, Stockport County 1. The Vauxhall Conference, Bath City 2, Altrincham 0. Not on the coup on that one. Dagenham 4, Boston United 2. Enfield 5, Kidderminster Harriers 2. Runcorn 1, Wealdstone 0. Telford United 0. Lincoln City 1. The Fine Fair Scottish League Premier Division, Dundee United 3, Falkirk 0. Dunfermline Athletic 0. Heart of Midlothian 1. Hibernian 0. Aberdeen 2. Motherwell 0. Dundee 2. Rangers 7. Morton 0. St Mirren 0. Celtic 1. Scottish League Division 1. Dumbarton against Queen of the South, late result. Hamilton Academicals 0. East Fife 1. Kilmarnock 2, Clyde 0. Meadowbank Thistle 0, Clydebank 0. Partick Thistle 1, Forfar Athletic 1. Wraith Rovers 3, Arionians 2. Scottish League Division 2, Albion Rovers 1, Alloa 0. Arbroath 3, Berwick Rangers 1. United 4, Queen's Park 1. East Stirlingshire 0, St Johnstone 2. Montrose 1, Stenhousemuir 0. Stirling Albion 2, Cowdenbeath 0. Stranraer 1, Brecon City 1.
Well, let's hear about that mammoth scoreline for Rangers today, beating Morton by 7-0 in the Premier League. Archie McPherson reporting.
Well, Mark Faldo has made it clear in turning down offers of transfer to Charlton and Leeds, reportedly at about £300,000 each bid, that he wants to stay on and make it with Rangers. Well, scoring a hat-trick today in front of 39,000 people is one clear way of signalling that he's a lot to give Rangers. It was his positional sense and alertness that got him his goals. The first from a header after McCall had hit the crossbar. The second, a very neatly directed left footer at the end of a superb 15-yard pass by McCall. And the third, a stab shot just after half-time that quite wrong-footed the keeper. But he wasn't the only one, though. Ali McCoy scored another hat-trick. But then, in having now scored 17 goals domestically, that's not so surprising, except that his first in 10 minutes capped a magnificent move right across the Rangers' front line. The other goal to make it 7 was scored by Robert Fleck. Rangers sauntered to an easy victory, which is heartening considering they faced Dynamo Kiev on Wednesday. But, more ominously, Graham Roberts was carried off early in the second half. That could be more significant than today's 7-0 victory over Morton.
Top of Scottish premiers like this. Hearts are still there after their win today. A point ahead of Celtic and Aberdeen. And Rangers now 4th, improving dramatically. In England, QPR are still there, having beaten Luton. And look at Chelsea. Looks good for London at the moment. Liverpool, though, remember, didn't have a game today. And they've only played 6 and have got 16 points just below the top 4 there. A couple of scores that we haven't given you so far. Aldershot 3, Brentford 1 is still the latest, and so is the Scottish League Division 1 match. Dumbarton 1, Queen of the South 1. Their latest scores. Aldershot is not on the pools, the other one is. Look at this, 7-score draws, subject to that one result that we need. 7-score draws, 1 no-score draw, that one result to come. Telephone claim, well, they can't make a decision yet, but it looks like a pretty bumper weekend. Hope I've got the right X's. The 7-score draws, 11, 18, 19, 20, 23, 32, 56. The no-score draw is 55, and remember there's one result to come. Looks like a big dividend this weekend. We couldn't possibly. Now today's headlines. Queen's Park Rangers move 4 points clear at the top of Division 1. Goals by Dean Coney and a late penalty by Terry Fennick get them home 2-0 over Luton. Gordon Jury's 2 goals set Chelsea on the way to a 3-0 win at Watford, move them into second place. Kerry Dixon gets their third. Neil Webb is another 2-goal man, with both in Nottingham Forest win at Norwich. Forest go third. Happy birthday Kenny Sansom, 29 today. His goal gave Arsenal victory over West Ham. Brian McClare scored his 6th of the season to keep Manchester United in the hunt. And that is the picture in Division 2 with Bradford City still out there. Crystal Palace got beaten today. Hull in 3rd place didn't play. And in Scotland, Hearts remain the leaders. Confirmation. Bye-bye.